Before we get into this gameplay, I want to remind everybody to slap that subscribe button. Please, slap it as gentle as you would slap Trump's wig. We drop into this battle as frisky as a ferret since I saw the in-screen results beforehand. A quick count of the baboons on our team and a Chinese voice gives us the go to run straight to the middle of the map, as we lack attention and we're depressed from this shit lockdown. As he's hard tapping the forward button mindlessly, it gives me time to think about how he will carry the 5 baboons on his team, while they're gonna scream for help while slapping each other's naked butts. As we see from the orientation of his gun, the tank itself is showing evident proof of lack of cookie, as he is ready to penetrate every piece of moving metal out there. And since he's a goddamn masochist, he lets himself get penetrated back by that small, golden dildo shooting Chinese punk. He screams in joy and says he wants more, so he's gonna go up the hill to find more victims to pen with his fat ass barrel. And as he's looking from right to left like he's at some type of pedestrian crossing, he finds a young piece of German tank, but he doesn't fall for the bait immediately. He waits a couple of seconds before penetrating that leopard from the side, all that to get immediately awarded with a cold beer over the cheek from that yodeling kid. He seemed to have waked up a bit as now he's slowly backing up, realizing the danger. He enters full pervert mode, and loads a fat golden dildo of his own to punish the yodeling kid as he has had enough beer and he's more of a whiskey person anyway. He then rushes into the other side of the hill, while wiggling his beautiful ass as bait for the 2 drunk perverts, just to find a homeless ST-1 under the bridge. Fires a small nuke to wake him up, and with the reaction speed of a sloth the ST-1 fires back what seemed to be a shell driven by Putin himself. After feeling the pain of the Russian dildo, our beloved mammoth friend fires what seems to be a shell of the size of a 80s Volkswagen Beetle. I fast forward a couple of seconds as I grew a new pair of balls while watching him move and maneuver up the hill, and while he's sneaking to the bush full of bacon as a maniac, he finds the double of Big Show, so he proceeds to fire a shell full of magnets. As Coggle is a smart boy, he gets behind the bush to reset his ego, and watches around the map like a creepy panty sniffer to find his next prey. Of course he zooms at the young block and slaps his ass from the side. It was at this point I understand that he likes it from the side. And watching him will just bring me trouble, but that's not why you're here. You apes are here to see the numbers and hear the stinky smell of burned metal after getting penetrated by multiple barrels. It was at this moment that Coggle decides to stop playing with his wiener, and became a true Terminator. He puts on his lucky strap-on and starts delivering some unbelievable shots, like his shots were guided by Brian's favorite AI-driven rockets. As he's smelling the pheromones emitting from the drowning elephant, he shoots another golden dildo, hopes he won't go berserk, and comes back seconds after to pull of another rabbit from his ass full of tricks. And if you don't believe me, well, he somehow manages to slap this horny elephant right on the cheek while doing some Houdini type of no-scope move. I ask myself what the fuck I was watching, but this game continues to amaze me, as this American baboon comes out of his fucking cave, to show his fat ass without restriction. Coggle decides it's time to hit that ass for good, and scores a perfectly human 7.5-inch roll. He shows everybody that he has a huge gun and he even knows how to use it. And while he's maneuvering, I take my time into checking how many pair of balls I grew, just to notice that he gets into another fight, this time with Mother Russia. And while they're insulting each other he gets literally brain ducked by that slutty leopard. Now he has to make a decision. And after a detailed analysis and a game of hopscotch with Mother Russia, he decides he will transform into a chihuahua to fuck the shit out of this elephant's left leg, so our friendly mammoth can send him another of his 80s Volkswagen Beetle. And since this party ain't done yet, the German slut comes back, this time yelling she wants her money and she doesn't accept credit cards. But our friend here makes a brilliant move, worthy of a Nobel Prize. He drives backwards to show his naked ass, and as a horny hyena, she rushes to him, just to get double impaled by this newly transformed Chinese chihuahua and his mammoth friend. Now that the bitch is long gone, our self-proclaimed heroes are left in an awkward scenario, where they need to fight against Mother Russia, as he's driving up the hill. Again. Fucking again. And I've had enough of seeing him fuck with the forward button in the last 5 minutes. I'm gonna slowly enjoy them gang banging on that poor soul, while she stops to moan her long-lost brother, which she finds lying squashed under a 80s Beetle. And like ruthless animals they put an end to her pain. The mammoth even went to take a piss in the woods, while our boy Coggle decides to euthanize and put the word end to this story. Cause honestly I was afraid that not even my wife could make me lose all these pairs of balls I grew during this episode. And there it is, the fattest taste I've seen in this Chinese excuse of a metal pile of shit. And now if you don't mind, turn on the 2 brain cells left after watching this video, go under the title, and piss on the thumbs up icon, as I plan on doing more of these if we hit 100 likes.